Hail folks, how we all doing? The Maclad1888 show. This is episode 41, possibly. I'm not even sure. How professional is that? Anyway, let's not worry too much about that. That's just a number. Just like the 10 is just a number. I'm being serious, being on a serious note. No, the 10 isn't really just a number. We want to, as Celtic fans, we want to win the 10, right? And it's still achievable, right? That's all I want to say. It's my opinion. That's all I want to say, that it's still achievable. We can still do this. A lot of stuff's been said, spoke about, written on Facebook, Twitter, social media, in the news in the last couple of months. And everybody's entitled to their opinion, but what rankles with me, what fucking makes me really angry, boils my piss, is a saying I like to use for when I'm a bit enraged, is when you've got so-called, well, see, this is me attacking my own fans again. I'm going to try and no do that in this podcast tonight, but I find it hard not to, because some of the stuff that I've witnessed online and the stuff like that's been happening at Celtic Park in the last couple of games, like Ross County and that, etc., when the fans went to the park, or anyway, there I was ready to do it again there, have a go at them, and I'm trying hard not to. Listen, all that's not achieving a fucking thing, right? This isn't as big a problem as a lot of folk are making it. People need to just fucking settle down. If we'd played the two games in hand, right, for instance, and maybe played a couple of games more against them and lost them, or drew or whatever, and the points gap was sitting at 13 points now. If it was sitting at 13 points right now, having played them another couple of times and having lost the two games in hand, which is 12 points, right, then yeah, you could easily say there's a bit of a fucking crisis. But to go out there a third of the way into the season when technically we've the two games in hand against Aberdeen and St Mirren are at home, we'll win them, I think. I'm pretty sure we'll win them. Things are going to turn around pretty soon, and when the day Celtic are just going to start battering teams, and once they get on a run, I'm pretty sure that they'll claw it back. But the thing that concerns me the most right now, or the thing that should concern every Celtic fan that's wanting to beat that lot across the road, because they are laughing, they are enjoying this immensely. The fact that we are fucking fighting amongst ourselves, which I've done myself, I'm highly guilty of. Just about every night I pick up my phone when I wake up to go to work, or I'm at work and I'm replying to posts, I'm venting anger at my own fans. And listen, everybody's entitled to their opinion. People who don't agree with what I'm saying and me not agreeing with that, that's fine, but it does tend to turn a bit nasty, and I'm as guilty as the next person for that, and I hold my hands up for that. But I'm a passionate Celtic fan who only wants the best for my club. That's all I care about. I don't care about anything else. So my opinion is going to be my opinion, just like their opinion is their opinion. But I totally disagree 100% with the way Green Brigade or no Green Brigade, Celtic fans, no Celtic fans, but the scenes at Celtic Park over the last 4 weeks have been a fucking disgrace, right? And again, that is my opinion. People will disagree, that's fair enough. But it's achieving fucking nothing. But it is achieving something, right? It's achieving one thing, and that is putting fucking pressure on an already difficult situation, right? I don't see why the fans just can't get a fucking grip, calm down, let the season play out, and let the chips fall where they fall. And if we don't win the 10 and they somehow win the league, then at the end of the season, if you want to go and hear a peaceful protest, don't get me wrong, peaceful protest, go along to Celtic Park and have a peaceful protest, no violence, no fucking booing and shouting and being an arsehole, then yeah, that's totally different, and in a peaceful, constructive manner. That would, and at the time where it was impossible to win the league, because we can still win it. There's a quadruple treble up for grabs in a week or two. I think we'll win that. I think that'll give the club a boost. We've got Kilmarnock game coming up at the weekend. I think we'll win that. And with the 2 games in the bag, I think the turnaround will happen. The board have said that Lennon's got 6 games up until and including the Rangers game at New Year. If we were to win that as well, I'm not sure when our games in hands will come into it. They might not come into it till the New Year. But they're a factor in this, right? If this COVID fucking shite hadn't happened, right, Celtic would have had the 2 games played and we would have had a better look, or a proper look at the actual points differential in the league, right? We've not got that. We can only surmise that we'll win it. Other people can only surmise that we'll maybe drop points in it, right? So we don't know. So it's 6 points. That 6 points takes it down to 7 if we win the 2 games. 7 points is not an unattainable lead. Considering we need to play them another 3 times. Considering they've not had any injuries. Considering they've not had any coronavirus related issues. Considering that they are the ultimate bottle merchants and have been for years. Yes, they're playing good, but that doesn't really matter in the grander scheme of things when history dictates that we'll turn it around. But we've had bigger gaps before. That's my hope, obviously. That's the hope of a lot of Celtic fans. But I just want people to realise that, listen, if you want to give up on the league, if you want to give up on the entire season now, then that's your prerogative, right? But I thought Celtic fans were better than that. I thought Celtic fans supported the club through and through everything. Win, lose or draw, right? That's what I think of a Celtic fan being. We've enjoyed that much fucking success. Like I say, 20 years dominating. I mean, they had a few, 3, 4, 5 titles in that time, right? But we still dominated in games against them and winning trophies, obviously, etc. And in the last 9 years, we've been winning everything. So the Celtic fans have been spoiled, or the generation of Celtic fans in their 30s, say, have been spoiled because of Celtic's success in that period of time. The older fans, it's like 2 generations here, like there's 2 generations of Celtic fans. There's the older ones like myself who've been through all the hard times and still supported the club, and then there's the ones in their up to and in their 30s who have seen nothing but success. Let's be honest, they've seen nothing but success, and it's hard for them to step away from that and see that they still have to support the team when they're not playing well. Because let's not get away from the facts here. The team needs us. The club needs us. The club needs the Celtic support united and on the same page and no fucking tearing the heart out of what they've built in the last couple of decades. You'll get Rangers fans coming on social media and try to dispute the fact that we've actually, because I've posted this up on Facebook, I've posted it up on Twitter, and I've said it in podcasts, I've said it in videos, and I just get messages from them saying, oh, but blah 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 and all this piss, you're laughing and saying, oh, you've not dominated, but the facts are there. If you want to go and fucking read, just Google it, right? Just go and Google it, right? That's what you need to do, and you get all the facts. I'll post the facts up on the footer to this podcast, and when I put it up on different social media platforms, I'll put the record up there, and it'll show you in black. Show anybody that wants to come and listen to this the actual figures in black and white, the proof, right, that what I'm saying is factual and no just off the top of my head. And that's why I'm not going to say the now blah blah blah, because I've not got anything written down in front of me. I can't actually remember the exact figures, but I'm going to put them up as a footer on this podcast. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this up soon. All that I'm concerned about now, all I care about is the club, right? And I'm fully 100% behind what the club are want to do. They've said they're going to give the guy 6 games. I want Lenny to pull. I want Lenny to come out the other side of this because he's a fucking legend of the club and he deserves a lot more respect than he's been getting off certain sections of the Celtic support. And I say that with a lump in my throat because it's hard to say it when you've got guys who want to support the team in one hand while we're winning and then throwing missiles in the other. And that sickens, and it's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment to Scottish football. It's an embarrassment to the club. These people, I'm trying not to use bad language and I'm trying not to get angry because it's hard when you're talking about these kind of things. But these people should get a grip. Quite honestly, just get a grip and stop being fucking stupid and stop being acting like wee wains and kids, which the majority of them are, like I say, and start supporting the club like you're supposed to do, right? And that's all I can really say about the matter. Now, I'm wanting Lennon to turn the thing around. I'm fully behind the guy. I'm hoping the players can regain their form because I'll be honest, the players have a big part to play in the whole situation as well, obviously. They've not been performing to their full potential. It's put a lot of pressure on the manager, which is inevitable. The manager's going to be the fall guy, but that's a harsh reality in football, which is a shame that it all has to fall on the manager. See, the club as a whole, collective, needs to take responsibility for the situation that's happening there now and sort it out. And I think they are doing that. And the fact the board gave Lennon the backing, they're not bowing to the pressure from the so-called fans, is a good thing because I think he needs to be given time to turn it around, and I think he will. And the coming weeks will prove that. I may be proved wrong in the long term, and we might lose the league this season, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop supporting the club that I've followed for 50 years. That's the crazy thing, eh? It's like, do you want to support Celtic through the good times and the bad, or do you just want to support them when you're winning? And if that's the case, then I would say to fans who are of that kind of mind, then you're not welcome. Just go somewhere else and support somebody else. Just drop across the city if you want to join in their celebrations if they win at the end of the season. Anyway, right, I've said enough. I'm going to wrap this up. I've not even named this one yet, but like I say, it was a Maclad1888 show. I'm going to do a live cast on line tonight at some point. I'll probably post it up as well, along with some other lines. I've got a wee TikTok up and running now if you want to go and join that or have a wee look at some of the stuff on there. Plenty of good funny content on there as well. I've taken a bit of the mickey out of the old Sevco. That's Stephen McNamara 13. If you put that in your browser or if you put that into TikTok, you'll find my TikTok. My YouTube channel's Maclad1888. Like a lot of my online media stuff, you just put Maclad1888 in the browser, it'll come up with a lot of different stuff. Instagram, Facebook. I've got a blog, Celtic Foot Soldiers blog at wordpress.com. Again, you put that in, you'll probably find it if you go on the browser. Facebook page is the same, it's the Celtic Foot Soldiers. I'll put all the links rather than try to remember all the things as we go. But I'll put all the links in the bio or the footer to this podcast, and I'll get this posted up tonight. And like I say, I'm going to do a live cast as well, probably tonight, an audio live cast, and at the weekend I'm going to sit down probably Saturday and do an actual proper TikTok live cast on the current situation as well. And we'll get the best bits of that posted up as well. So anyway guys, hail, God bless, take care of yourselves, look after yourselves in this crazy time with all COVID, and just get behind the team. That's all I want to say, guys. Just get behind the team, let's support them, let's get through this bad time in our history and come out the other end and be a family again, be the Celtic family again, like it was before. Anyway, guys, hail, hail, and God bless.